Hey everybody, welcome to another carving video. So in this one, I'm going to be carving an A-frame cabin scene in shallow relief. It's carved out of white pine and is approximately 12 inches by 10 inches in size. If you guys are interested in following along, you can. You can go to my website and you can download the pattern or design for free. Also, within the description below, I'll have a list of the tools and equipment that I use to create this project. So with that being said, let's get carving. The last thing here left to do is finish the grass texture. And so what I'm going to do is basically similar to the grass texture under the pine trees there. I'm going to make horizontal strokes with a medium to deep gouge, and then I'm going to follow that up with my texturing method with my Dremel. You have to be careful, obviously, that you don't nick the bushes here that you just carved. Like, you can kind of clean up the edges a little bit with the gouge, but you have to make sure that you're not gonna go in too aggressive and cut into them and then cause more issues. So. Okay, the next part is going to be fairly time consuming, but I'm going to take my Dremel and any type of bit really with a very pointed tip would probably work just fine, but I'm just going to make really small, like, random strokes and random directions throughout that to make the texture. I'm going to start with this one, I guess it would be my flame bit or my teardrop bit. I'm going to start with that. If it's just not going as smoothly as I would like it, I'll probably transition to more of a small cutting bit. Wow, that took forever. So it's pretty much done. Probably the last step is to just take a good look at the carving, look at it in different lightings, and just see if there's any imperfections that need to be touched up. I know for a fact I'm gonna have to address the sky texture again. It's very rigid, like there's a lot of gouge ridges within the sky that I'm gonna have to soften. So I'm gonna probably go over that area again and just remove some of those high spots again. And then I'll probably sand or use my scrapers just to soften it even more. And I'm probably gonna do that also with the mountain layer. And then I have to clean it up a little bit around the pine trees. But the rest of it should be done. All the texture's done. I don't have to readdress the textures. The cabin is done. And you can see in the sky that there's a lot of these ridges here that I'm gonna have to soften. And then the transitions where it meets the different elements of the design, there's some, I guess there's some grain exposed that I'm gonna have to clean up. And then when I undercutted these pine trees, when I was doing these, working on these pine trees, there's just some imperfections around the pine trees as well that I'm gonna have to address. So you can hand sand as well, but I'm going to use my Micro Mark mini vibrating sander to clean it up just a little bit more. Gonna clean up this little nook here with this bent file. Hey everybody, thanks for making it all the way to the end of my video. If you made it all the way to the end of part 6 and you watched each video all the way through up to this point, you are awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, any kind of feedback, I would really appreciate it. If you like this style of carving video, let me know. It took me a long time to carve this and to edit and process these videos. So any type of feedback, I would really appreciate it, so then I know that there are people out there that enjoy watching these types of videos and you guys learn a lot or you pull something out of watching it. I'm hoping to do more of these style of videos in the future. Other than that, just thank you. Again, I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.